Hi friends, welcome back to Cash Canis Core, and today is On Wednesdays We Travel. Today is our first Travel Wednesday, you guys, of April. Can you believe it? Because I cannot. I am so excited. Let's just go ahead and get into it, right? Okay, so we have up first my Travel Through the Times box. So yes, it is travel themed, but this is my box challenge, you guys. It is on my Etsy. It is a downloadable product. And I basically just wanted to create something that was just fun for whether it's travel or like a throwback moment or just really saving for whatever you guys want to do. You know, you can really use it for whatever you want. So there are 6 sections in here, and then I have well, there's 6 decades, let's be honest. Not sections, decades. And then I have 3 little bonus little sections in the back here to save a little bit for your past self, your present self, and your future self. So with our box, you guys, I do play with $50. So let's get that out. We've got 10, 20, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. And last week, you guys know we had an extra $1 left over, and I really did not want an IOU. So we brought that in here. So that's 51. How exciting. How are you guys doing? We made it to the middle of the week. That's very exciting. And yes, I only have 1s, 10s, and 5s, as you can see, because I did condense a ton in here because there was a lot of smaller bills that I'm like, you know what, this binder here is probably not going to shut very shortly. And so here I have my little cards, which you guys, I feel like we've already done quite a few. We've done some pretty good damage here so far. Not mad at that. Let me go ahead and shuffle real quick. Okay, I'm so excited. I have been loving watching you guys play this box. Like, I'm obsessed. Like, whoever has the box, and I have tagged me in it, so I know you were playing it, I will go directly to you and watch you play it. And I just love it so much. It's so much fun to see everybody play it, how it works for them, and I love it so much. Okay, so let's go ahead and just start drawing and see where we're gonna go. Yay, 80s. That's my vibe, y'all. I'm an 80s baby. So naturally I gravitate towards the 80s. So with these bonus sunglasses, every decade has a sunglasses with bonus card. So I'm coming in and saving the $2 for these sunglasses every time plus a bonus. So we're going to do 4 today. And I'm not crossing off the sunglasses until I completely finish this card here. So let's hopefully not too sloppily color that in. Do I have? Yes, I have a 1. So let's do that. And add this 5 just so we can try to keep things condensed since I just did that, you know? Okay, so let's let that dry off to the side. Next. Ooh, another sunglasses moment. Ooh, we're going to the 60s. Oh my gosh, super 60s, you guys. I love the 60s so much. They're so fun. Like, everyone was just so happy and carefree. I mean, there was a lot of stuff going on, like, in the world and politically, obviously, in the 60s. We all know. But yeah, just that vibe, you guys. Like, just music festivals all day, you know, like, I'm here for all of that. Okay, so these adorable little sunglasses are $5, so I'm saving that, and then we'll do the 2, just because I'm trying to knock out the big ones first, you know, in the bonus. So that's why I started with the 3s. I feel like these sunglasses last time also were like front and center. Okay, so that's 7. Let's see, 8, 9, and 10. Let's do that and put this 10 here. And we'll let you dry to the side as well. Ooh, okay, here we go. Surprise bonus. Roll a 6-sided die. Each decade represents a side. Ooh, I love this one. I'm so excited. Okay. So for instance, if I roll a 1, it's 50s, 2, 60s, so on and so forth. Then I'm going to times the roll by 2 and save it for the decade that I rolled for, you guys. Okay, so let's see what we got. 1. Okay, so for the 50s, so we're timesing it by 2, so that's $2 that we add into our 50s here. So let's see, 3, 4, 5, since we're on the condensed kick here. And now, because I really like these cards a lot, I'm just going to keep adding them in here. Put it closer to the bottom though. Just because it helps save a little bit more, you know. I just feel like I just want to keep adding in like as much of like the bonus ones that I can, or that I feel confident enough in, just to save a little bit more until everything, like all these guys are crossed off, and then I'll probably just be done, let's be honest. Okay, yay 90s bubble tape. Do you guys remember bubble tape? I'm obsessed. It literally looked like a tape measure, you guys. And or just people thought it was like tape that you like, because you pull it and then you like the chomper part of the bubble tape little thing, you know, would like have these little, I don't know if you can see these little ridges, and when you go like this and it like chomps the gum so that you would eat it. Oh my gosh, it was the best. But I used to, I don't know about you guys, take the whole thing out and just like play with it and like rewrap it. And I know, nasty because your fingers are all over it, but it was just fun. And I was a child, so it was a vibe. Okay. So bubble tape, you guys, is $7. That is exciting. So let's see. Do I have 7, 8, 9, 10? We're going to be left with all these ones, which is fine because I'm sure I'll condense again before next week, right? Right. Okay, so this will go away because that was just a one and done. Now we have our 80s car. Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys. $10 for our fun little 80s car moment. So we'll go ahead and take that last 10 and throw that in here. And that one is done. Next. Okay, save a little more for your present self. Yay, I feel like we haven't gotten a lot of these yet. So I'm very excited about this. Let me set that there so you guys can see. Hopefully you can see the glare is not crazy. Okay, so we're at present self. So you roll. You can roll any die, you guys. When it just says roll whatever die you want. You could do a 3-sided, 4-sided, 12, 20, whatever you want. So I'm going to roll and then add 2, and then I can save it for any icon on here for my present self. So let's go ahead and roll. Let's roll a 3-sided die since we're adding 2. So that's 1 plus 2. So $3 is going to go to, you know what? Let's go to overall health and wellness because we all need a little bit of that, right? So that is $3 that we're putting in there. So 1, 2, 3. We all need some refreshing little self moments, right? Like, let's just breathe, you guys. And so I'm going to go ahead and put this back in here as well, just because we still have 2 more in here. And I know I have, I think it's 2, maybe 3, I think cards per past, present, and future self. I think it's only 2. So I'm just going to keep those in rotation until we get through here. And then when we're done, right? Okay. Now we're going to the 50s. You guys, 50s were it for me. Like, I literally could just live in the 50s and honestly live my best life forever. Okay, that is $7 for this adorable jukebox. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 going in there, and that is done. Next up, we have thousands little sunnies. These are hilarious. Like, these sunnies are a total vibe, you guys. Okay, where's our thousands? Come on. I feel like we're putting something in almost every decade. I don't think we have the 70s yet, but I feel like so far we've had every decade, right? I think so. Okay, so that is a $2 plus I'm going to do this other $2 here for the bonus. So we're going to add 4 today into our thousands. That was a little wonky, but that's fine. We'll let you dry. Guys, we've had 3. What am I even doing? Math is really hard today. 3 sunglasses, you guys. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty impressive. Okay, what's next? Bonus. Roll a 6-sided die and save in any decade of your choice. Ooh, oh, so you know what? Because I said I don't think we've gotten to the 70s yet today. So let's go to the 70s and we're just going to add it into here so everybody can kind of get some love, right? Right. Okay, so 6-sided die. And that is 3. 1, 2, and 3. Ooh, we only have $4 left, so we might have an IOU. Ooh, and this one I do want to keep in here just because that's a fun one, right? And then you just save a little bit more for random decades. I love that. Okay, let's go ahead and just commit. Okay, so roll any die and save in any decade of your choice. Didn't I just do something like that? No, I rolled the, you know what? Do I want to do it though? Because I have $4. So technically I could roll like a 4-sided die and then just hopefully I get a 4, which would be awesome. And then I can save, but if I have extra, then I can save it for next week. That might be cool too. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Do I want to do, we did do every decade, right? We did. Let's do, you know what? Let's go, I feel like the thousands has a lot. Let's go 90s. 90s were fun, you guys, right? And so it's any die. So I'm going to do a 4-sided die just because I have 4 ones left in hopes that I can have a 4 and it'll be perfect. But if not, I have leftovers for next week. So let's go. Oh my gosh. You guys, look at, I don't know if you can see because it's so light. That is a 4, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is so exciting. Oh my gosh, I love that for me so much. Okay, so again, this one, I'm just gonna add randomly into the deck here. I'm gonna go ahead and get all of this cleaned up because yes, I do not count each individual envelope to add to see what I have saved so far because I just wanna be surprised at the end. Because you guys know and I know this is gonna be an insane amount of money in here and I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm gonna get cleaned up and then we'll get into our big binder, okay? Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, I'm back. So yes, this looks crazy, but you guys won't, well, you guys will believe what happened because it's me, let's be honest. So I stopped recording when I cleaned up my box challenge, you guys, before I started recording this one. And I started this video without recording. I like saw something out of the corner of my eye and I'm like, what the heck is that? And I looked at my like screen share thing to see, like, to make sure everything was in view. And it wasn't recording this whole time I started this. Thankfully, we're still on the first challenge and I can give you guys like a quick little brief update to where we were at. Okay, so real quick, this is my big binder for all my savings, you guys, or for vacation travel stuff. First here, we are playing with Vacation Savings Little Booklet. This is from Leo's Little Corner. I am so excited that I found that Leo's Little Corner now has YouTube, you guys. So please go and follow them or subscribe to them and watch them, but also go to Etsy and buy all their things because they're amazing. So this was a downloadable item. It's a lot of fun. It will save a whole lot of money. I do play with prop bills. Well, I play with real cash when I play the game, but when I finish recording, I swap it out with prop bills just because this booklet, you guys, is going to be here for a very long time. So it's almost like on the verge of like long-term savings, but for vacation. So I take the cash and I just put it into my long-term savings moment for vacation, and then I keep the prop bills in my envelope over here. Okay, so real quick, just to catch you up, we did this roll and save dice with the D4. So we did the $3 bathing suit with the $4. Well, I guess actually, yeah. So the $3 bathing suit with the $4 flamingo. So that was 7. And then I went ahead and scratched the seashell for 5. So we ended up saving $12 today. And then I was going to stop here, but then I realized we already finished this page, you guys. So for the this or that, we're done with that one. So we will start off next week with this adorable scratcher page moment. So that's why I keep that little guy there. So that's where we're at with vacation savings. So let's see how much we have in total now. We've got 150, 70, 90, 210 to 11, 12. I guess, sorry, I did that wrong. 222, 223, and 224, you guys. So I'll just go ahead and swap that $12 out next time. And at the start of this video, you guys, which you did not see, I did get this fun collab that Miss Lindsay over at Bookish Mama Budgets and Becca at Becca Budget 777 created. I am obsessed. It is the travel edition of MASH, and I am so excited. You guys are literally feeding my soul. So this is what it looks like. Isn't it adorable? Can you guys even handle it? Because I can't. So basically, we're going to figure out our destination, how long my trip was, our travel companion, oh no, like something that went wrong, traveling by, what our mode of transportation, and then any extras. So like upgrades, it says like lounge access, like that kind of stuff. Like I am just so obsessed, and thank you ladies for creating this. If you guys don't know who they are, please go subscribe to them and buy all of their things because they are amazing, amazing women. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. Okay, so let's put this back in here. I feel like I just recorded this because even though I didn't record it, but I like talked about all of it. Okay, so next up in here, we have just starting. I decided for this second envelope because Budget with Tiffany 26, hey Tiff, made all of these adorable little square, little watercolor travel moments. And so I already finished one. They all save different denominations. This one saves 36, and I wanted to just keep them in rotation until I get through them all. So this one we will go ahead and start today. So let's go here. Okay, you guys, that was a 3 and a 7 for 10. So let's go ahead and stop there for today. That was a good start on that one. Okay, next up we have, this is mine, Miss Cash Countis Court, that's me. This is on my Etsy, you guys. This is Living My Best Lake Life. Oh, I got some scratchers on it. So it is a physical product. When you order it from me, you can choose between A5 or an A6 dashboard. So this is an A5. Basically, every summer, my family and I go to Huntington Lake, California, and it's close to Yosemite, you guys, just so for reference. So we have a cabin that we stay in for a whole week on the lake, and we just do all the activities, hiking, you know, campfires at night. We do kayaking, fishing, whatever we want to do. I like to just float in my kayak, which you guys will see here in a minute. But basically, I created 4 different challenges. These are all photos and images that myself or my husband have taken at Huntington Lake. They all say something different. I did do my $30 one already. Then I have this $50 one, which we're working on now. This is, again, me in my kayak just floating in the middle of the lake. And then we have a $75 one, and then there is a $100 one. So you guys can choose 1, 2, all 4 if you want, but just let me know what dashboard you guys are going to want so I can send it with it for you. And if you don't want a dashboard, that's completely fine too. Just say, I don't want one, right? Just leave me a note and just say, I don't want one, Courtney. I'm good. Okay, so we are doing the $50 one since we finished the 30, like I said. So let's just go ahead and start scratching. Okay, so that's a 5 and a 3 for 8. Do I have? Yes, I do. I've got 2 ones, and I'm going to take this 10. Okay, so out of 50, you guys, we got 20, 35. That is so exciting. Okay, next up, we have from Miss Eva, my budgeting bestie at Budget Your Life. Hey, Queen. So this little map moment, she created this set of like 4 of them. They're so cute, these world maps. There's 2, I believe, like roll and save ones, and then 2 scratcher ones. This one saves 50, the other scratcher one saves 100. These are denominations 1 through 8, and I love them so much. I did get these on her .com, which is budgetyourlife.com right here. And let's just go ahead and start it today. Let's go. Okay, that is $7, and we're gonna go ahead and just stop there. I know we just started, and it's not a lot, but you guys know the next several ones I have are doozies. So let's go ahead and just pause that. So that's a good start. I love a good map. I feel like everybody should know how to read a map these days, you know? Like these kids, I feel so bad for them because they're just literally relying on Google Maps. Like I remember growing up with full-blown maps in your glove compartment, and even MapQuest. You guys remember MapQuest? When you literally had to print out like 16 pages of where you were going to go, and then you had to like pause to look at which your next turn, but then you had to like know where the streets were. So you had to know how to read a map, like north, south, east, west, you know, where am I going? Like what streets are? Like I feel so bad because my daughter's slowly starting to learn how to drive. And she is like, Mom, I don't know streets. Like if she was in an area, she knows what the area is and what is like locally around her, but like streets, like she's like, I have no idea, because I'm like, oh, we need to make a right on this street, we need to go left over here, or the intersection of this and this, and she's like, I don't know where that is. And I'm like, listen, if you're going to be driving to school and getting a job and going to drive to work and stuff, you need to know your streets, okay? Because you're going to be driving yourself. I am not driving you everywhere, child. Okay, so map rant over. Let's get on to our Sasquatch PI, because this is hilarious. I love this so much. This is from Living Simple Studio. The amounts are 3 through 12, and it will save 75. So let's just go here. Okay, you guys, that is 11. I feel like this one is like really spicy. I mean, I love a spicy moment, you guys know, but man, this one is spicy. Okay, so out of 75, we've got 20, 35, 36, 37, 38. Wow, that is so wild. Okay, next up we have from my girl Sheila at Gen X Budgets, you guys, this adorable Stonehenge moment. It will save $85. The denominations are 1 through 15, and I feel like every time I come here, I always scratch a super spicy number. So hopefully this week I feel like the last 4 shouldn't be terrible though, because we definitely had a lot of spiciness. So let's go here. And I lied. That was $11. Sheila, girl. Okay, so we will do Do I have 2 5s and a 1. I guess we'll just see how this goes. Okay, so out of $85, you guys, we have 20, 40, 65, 70, 1, 2, and 3. We are so close and have, okay, so the last 3 scratchers cannot be that bad. I feel like they're going to be the friendly ones. Of course, save them for last, right? Right. Alrighty, next we have from Windmill Ridge Budgets and More, this Life is Better Out Here savings challenge. It's so cute, you guys, this watercolor tent moment. The whole thing saves $90. The ranges are 1 through 10, so let's just get to scratching. Okay, you guys, I was so nervous. I'm like, do I just keep going? Because I had a 6 and then a 1. I'm like, do I do one more? Just one more? And I was like, yes, let's do it. So that was 7 for the 6 and the 1. And then I unscratched a 7 again. So that is $14. Let's see. You know what? Let me swap out one of these 20s real quick. Hold up. Okay, you guys, so we've got 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. I'm going to take one of you away. And then what did I say? That was 14, right? So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, which actually, honestly, court. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just do the 15. So let's keep this together here. Okay, so out of 90, you guys, we've got 20, 40, 55, 56. That is exciting. We are more than halfway. Okay, and last but certainly not least in here, I'm so excited for this one. I love this one. You guys know so much. This is our fun road trip savings game. This is from Budget Save Share, and basically we're just rolling and moving along. We did leave off here. And I'm nervous about this one always because there is spicy stuff happening. So let's go ahead and just roll from here. 2, 1, 2. So we are at the rest area, which actually I'm going to go ahead and cross it off just so we can not come back over and over and over again, you know. So for the rest stop, you guys, it is roll a die and times it by 2. So that's pretty spicy. I'm going to roll a 4-sided die for this one. So 1 and times it by 2, I can handle that. So that is $2. Okay, so now we're gonna roll our 6-sided die again and move. So we were here, which means we're just kind of chilling. So we're gonna, it looks like we follow this road moment to here. So that is 5. So we're gonna go 1, 2, back to the start, 3, 4, 5, which is this cone, which I am crossing these off so I don't just keep coming to here either. And the cones say to move back 2 spaces. So we're going to go, oh my gosh, you guys, 1, 2, we did it. So here, you guys, these pumps are $20. I told you this one is spicy. That is $20, you guys. Oh my gosh, my brain. Okay, so we have $5 left. So I guess we can just roll and see how this goes. Hopefully we don't end up like over here. Oh, I'm nervous about it. 3, 1, 2, 3, but it says to you guys, we did it. What did I say I didn't want to happen? Because we were here, right? So 1, 2, 3, but it's telling you to go this way. Oh my gosh, you guys, we ended up on the 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you know what? I feel like I'm just gonna go ahead and bring in another 4 and cheat because it's my game and it's just $4, so it's not like $24, you know? Hold on. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So altogether, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to satisfy that, which we left off there. So we'll do this. And because I'm feeling mighty spicy, I have a 10 sitting over here. So I'm going to take this one with these 9 ones. Well, hello. And go ahead and steal this 10 just to make that a little bit better and more condensed. So let's see what the damage is now, y'all. Oh my gosh, that was wild. Okay, I was like, don't end up there, Courtney. Of course you would. All right, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 96, 97, $98. You guys, we're almost at $100, and we still have 2 more of these spicy $20 gas pump moments. And I think we have this 8, another 9, another 10. You guys, we have so much still, like big ones. And these coffee cups are $6, which thankfully we only have 1. But then I guess I can keep the roll the die a little bit more friendly there. But yeah, this is gonna save a good chunk of change, and I'm excited. All right, friends, that was it. We came to the end. And so we've come to the end of the road. Who sings that? If you know, you know. Please comment if you know, because I feel like everybody should know that one. All right. Well, thank you so much, you guys, for traveling with me today on this Wednesday. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week, no matter what you're doing. And I will see you all on Friday. Bye, friends.